Alrighty team, welcome back to another video. Today we're going over the kettlebells. We're going over a couple of different kettlebell hold positions and a couple of different carry positions. Alright, so the first thing we want to know with our kettlebells is our farmer's carry is probably the most predominant one that people will be using throughout training. So looking at our farmer's hold position first, our static position, what I want to see, feet nicely set underneath the hips, shoulders back and down, and keeping that belly nice and tight. So we're not thinking about holding here in this position. I'm thinking about keeping the handles in the tips of my fingers or in the knurling of my fingers or my bones. I think about shoulders back and keeping my belly nice and braced, right? So I want to have this nice upright, tall posture. What I don't want to see is letting the kettlebells pull me forward into this round and shoulder position, all right? I want to be nice and tall and proud of my chest. This is going to look very similar to our farmer's carry. With the farmer's carry, I want you to think about keeping the shoulders pinned back, leaning forward from the hips, so you're getting a little bit of momentum, letting the kettlebells carry you, and I want to see nice, fast, quick steps. All right, so that is our kettlebell farmer's carry. Our second position that we're going to be looking at with our kettlebells is our front rack position. So with our front rack position, there's a couple of things that are really important that we be able to maintain throughout. First one is having the arm off the body, all right? So we don't want to be resting our arms on our body here, and we also don't want to be having the kettlebells too far back. So we want to have an active shoulder position out in front of us. Second thing we'll notice is the knuckles or the handles are going to be touching quite close together. So you're going to see me in this position. You'll see my elbow just on my body, forearms at a slight 45-degree angle, and again, keeping the handles or knuckles nice and close together. This is going to give you a nice active position through my intercostal muscles in here, through the ribs, and then a nice active core position as well. So front rack hold is going to be in here. So again, you'll notice that my arms are off my body, so keep a nice active upright torso position. I can feel my upper back working, and you can see my handles are together as well. So this is a really good front rack position. I will challenge you. So front rack carry is going to be exactly the same. I'm going to be holding those elbows at a slight 45-degree angle, arms off the body and handles together. If you ever do kettlebell front squats, same position, down and up, all right? A lot of people get into the lazy mistake of bringing those kettlebells back onto the shoulders, put it into a back rack. So front rack is here. Suitcase. With our suitcase position, what we want to see is with that one kettlebell, like the farmer's, shoulder blade back, belly nice and active. What I don't want to see is being pulled down towards that kettlebell, all right? We want to maintain a nice active position on that oblique. Midline is set, back's nice and active. So whether it's a carry or a hold, this is the position we're looking through for our torso, all right? Last one, overhead position. So with the overhead position, things to think about with this is keeping that kettlebell as close or stacked to the shoulder as possible. As soon as we get here, we've got a nice lovely chain of support through the elbow, through the shoulder, into that back. So nice active position, really working to stay here is going to be key. We'll see a lot of people as they get tired, this starts to come out, shoulder starts to slip, and elbows start to bend. So the more active we can be, it does require a little bit of mobility, but this is a better position. So my single kettlebell, what it'll look like is here. Nice elevated active shoulder, locked out elbow, and a nice secure position. I can do holds or carries from here, or even if want to, an overhead squat. With two, it requires a little bit more mobility through that upper back, but again, trying to work as close to the body with those arms is going to be key. Just a couple of key things to think about throughout all of our movements with the kettlebells is keeping that nice active midline is going to be key to help us maintain and move kettlebells. Farmers, shoulders back. If we're doing a carry, lean slightly forward from the hips, quick feet, small steps. If we're doing our front rack position, we're going to go for more of a off body position through the elbows, kettlebell handles going to be together, and if we are doing a front rack carry, smooth, controlled steps. If we're doing our suitcase, try not to let the kettlebell pull us down, and then if we're doing a overhead position, active steps through that, right? Hope you enjoyed that one.